Have you ever felt that burning envy deep inside, gnawing away at your happiness, making you feel as though you're never enough? It's a feeling many of us experience at some point in our lives. Despite our best efforts, it can be incredibly challenging to shake off that nagging sense of discontent. But why is that? Why do we as humans find it so difficult to be truly content with our own lives? Today, we're going to embark on a journey to uncover the hidden truths about a destructive force that might be silently ruining your life: jealousy. This isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's something that can seep into every corner of your existence, affecting your happiness, your relationships, your career, and your overall sense of self-worth. In this deep dive, we will explore the various dimensions of jealousy, how it infiltrates your mind, poisons your joy, and can even sabotage your success. By the end of this comprehensive discussion, you'll have a better understanding of how this invisible enemy operates, and more importantly, how you can take steps to overcome it. This could very well be the key to transforming your life forever. So I encourage you to stay with us throughout this journey. And before we delve deeper, if you find value in these insights, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement is crucial. It not only helps us grow our community, but also spreads these important messages to others who might benefit from them. Now let's begin by addressing one of the most insidious ways jealousy manifests: the silent saboteur eroding your self-worth. Jealousy often starts with something seemingly harmless, an innocent observation. You see someone achieving what you desire, living the life you want, or possessing the things you crave. It could be something as simple as noticing a colleague's promotion, a friend's new car, or a celebrity's glamorous lifestyle. At first, it might just be a passing thought, a fleeting moment of comparison. But very quickly, this observation can spiral into something much more toxic. It turns into a comparison where you measure your own worth against others, leading to a relentless assault on your self-esteem. You start to question your abilities, your achievements, and even your value as a person. The psychological roots of jealousy. To truly understand why jealousy can have such a powerful grip on us, we need to delve into its psychological roots. Jealousy is a deeply ingrained emotion, one that is tied to our survival instincts. From an evolutionary perspective, jealousy likely developed as a mechanism to protect us from losing valuable resources, such as a partner or social standing. In our ancestors' time, losing a mate or being outcompeted by others could have dire consequences for survival. These ancient fears are still embedded in our psyche, even though the circumstances of our lives have changed dramatically. In modern times, these survival instincts translate into fears of inadequacy and inferiority. When we see someone else succeeding, it can trigger a fear that we are falling behind, that we are not good enough, or that we might lose out on opportunities for success and happiness. This fear is often irrational, but it is very real in the moment, and it can lead to an overwhelming sense of envy. One of the reasons jealousy is so potent is that it is closely linked to our sense of identity. Our self-worth is often tied to our achievements, our possessions, and our social status. When we see someone else who appears to be doing better than us in these areas, it can feel like a direct threat to our identity. This is why jealousy can feel so painful. It's not just about wanting what someone else has, it's about feeling like we are somehow less because we don't have it. Let's consider an example that many of us can relate to. Social media. Platforms like Instagram and Facebook are fertile ground for jealousy to take root. We're constantly bombarded with images of people living their best lives, traveling to exotic locations, enjoying luxury experiences, achieving professional milestones. These curated glimpses into other people's lives can make us feel inadequate by comparison. We might start to wonder, why isn't my life like that? What am I doing wrong? This is the silent saboteur at work, eroding our self-worth little by little. Jealousy's impact on self-worth. Imagine this scenario. You're scrolling through social media, and you come across a post from a friend announcing their recent promotion. They're smiling, celebrating, basking in the glow of their success. Meanwhile, you're sitting at home, feeling stuck in your current job, battling daily frustrations, and grappling with a sense of inadequacy. That pang of jealousy hits hard, doesn't it? In that moment, your mind starts spinning. You begin to question your abilities. You wonder why you haven't achieved the same level of success. You doubt your potential and your worth. Jealousy has just planted a seed of self-doubt in your mind. This seed of self-doubt is like a slow-acting poison. It seeps into your thoughts and begins to erode your confidence. The more you compare yourself to others, the more you feel like you're not good enough. This isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's a deep emotional wound that festers over time. You start to internalize these feelings of inadequacy, and they become a part of your self-narrative, the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. Every time you see someone else succeed, it reinforces the belief that you are somehow lacking. This constant barrage of negative self-talk is damaging. It's like standing in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Think about the impact this has on your daily life. When you believe you're not good enough, it affects your motivation and your willingness to take risks. You might start avoiding challenges because you're afraid of failing. You might settle for mediocrity because you don't believe you can achieve greatness. Jealousy has a way of convincing you that you're destined to remain in the shadows of others. But it doesn't stop there. This erosion of self-worth extends to your relationships as well. When you're constantly battling feelings of inadequacy, it's hard to connect with others on a genuine level. You might find yourself withdrawing from friends and family because you feel embarrassed or ashamed of your perceived shortcomings. Or you might overcompensate by trying too hard to prove your worth, which can come off as insincere or even desperate. Jealousy also breeds resentment. You start to resent those who have what you want. This resentment can manifest in subtle ways, through passive-aggressive comments, forced smiles, or an underlying tension in your interactions. Over time, these negative emotions can strain and even destroy your relationships. The people you care about become collateral damage in your internal struggle with jealousy. Moreover, this constant comparison and self-criticism can lead to serious mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. The relentless pressure to measure up to others can be overwhelming. You might find yourself constantly on edge, worrying about how you stack up against others, or sinking into a depressive state because you feel like you'll never be enough. The emotional toll is immense, and it can affect every aspect of your life, from your work to your personal relationships to your overall well-being. Strategies to overcome jealousy. So how do we break free from this destructive cycle? The key lies in shifting your focus. Instead of comparing yourself to others, start focusing on your own journey. Recognize that everyone's path is unique, and just because someone else has achieved something doesn't mean you're less capable or less deserving. Celebrate your own progress, no matter how small, and acknowledge your achievements. Developing a practice of self-compassion is crucial. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. When you catch yourself falling into the comparison trap, remind yourself that you are worthy and capable just as you are. It's okay to have aspirations and goals, but let them be driven by your own desires, not by a need to measure up to someone else. One powerful way to combat jealousy is to practice gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. This simple practice can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. It helps you appreciate your own life and the progress you're making, rather than constantly longing for what others have. Another important strategy is to surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift and support you, rather than those who trigger your insecurities. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem and remind you of your strengths, whether it's a hobby you're passionate about, a fitness routine that makes you feel strong, or a project that showcases your skills. Find ways to reinforce your sense of self-worth. But let's go even deeper. To truly dismantle jealousy, it's important to understand that it thrives on certain beliefs and thought patterns. One such belief is the idea that success is a zero-sum game, that if someone else wins, you lose. This is a scarcity mindset, and it's one of the biggest drivers of jealousy. But the truth is, success is not a limited resource. There's enough success, happiness, and fulfillment to go around for everyone. When you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You begin to see that someone else's success doesn't diminish your own. In fact, it can be a source of inspiration. Jealousy's impact on relationships. Let's explore further how jealousy can strain your relationships. When you're constantly battling feelings of inadequacy, it's difficult to connect with others on a genuine level. You might start withdrawing from friends and family because you feel embarrassed or ashamed of your perceived shortcomings. Or you might overcompensate, trying too hard to prove your worth, which can come off as insincere or even desperate. Jealousy also breeds resentment. You start to resent those who have what you want. This resentment can manifest in subtle ways, through passive-aggressive comments, forced smiles, or an underlying tension in your interactions. Over time, these negative emotions can strain and even destroy your relationships. The people you care about become collateral damage in your internal struggle with jealousy. Jealousy can also creep into romantic relationships, often with devastating effects. In a romantic context, jealousy might make you overly possessive or suspicious of your partner. This mistrust can lead to controlling behavior, constant questioning, and even accusations. Your partner, feeling suffocated and distrusted, may start to distance themselves, further fueling your jealousy. It's a vicious cycle where insecurity feeds on itself, destroying the intimacy and trust that are essential for a healthy relationship. Even in professional settings, jealousy can wreak havoc. You might find yourself envious of a colleague's promotion or recognition. This jealousy can lead to unhealthy competition, where you focus more on outdoing them than on your own growth and contributions. It can create a toxic work environment filled with backstabbing, gossip, and distrust. Instead of collaborating and supporting each other, colleagues become adversaries, and the workplace becomes a source of stress rather than fulfillment. Consider how jealousy affects your family relationships. Sibling rivalry is a classic example. When one sibling perceives the other as more favored or successful, jealousy can create deep divisions. The jealous sibling might act out, seeking attention in negative ways, or distance themselves from the family to avoid feeling inferior. This dynamic can cause lasting damage, turning what should be a supportive family unit into a source of pain and conflict. The strain that jealousy puts on relationships often leads to isolation. As your interactions become more strained, you might start withdrawing from others to avoid the discomfort. This withdrawal can lead to loneliness, as the very connections that could provide support and understanding are weakened or severed. The irony is that the more you pull away, the more entrenched your jealousy becomes, as you have fewer positive interactions to counterbalance your negative feelings. Breaking free, the power of communication. To prevent jealousy from destroying your relationships, it's crucial to address it head-on. Start by acknowledging your feelings. It's okay to feel jealous. It's a natural human emotion. What matters is how you respond to it. Instead of letting jealousy dictate your actions, use it as a signal to reflect on your own insecurities and areas for growth. Communication is key. If you feel that jealousy is affecting a relationship, have an honest conversation with the other person. Express your feelings without blaming them. For example, you might say, "I've been feeling really insecure lately, and it's affecting how I interact with you. I value our relationship and want to work through this." Such openness can foster understanding and bring you closer. Building your self-confidence is another important step. Focus on your own strengths and achievements rather than comparing yourself to others. Set personal goals that are meaningful to you and celebrate your progress. By developing a strong sense of self-worth, you'll be less likely to feel threatened by others' successes. Jealousy's impact on mental health. Jealousy isn't just an emotional issue. It can have serious consequences for your mental health. When you allow jealousy to take root and grow, it becomes a persistent source of stress, anxiety, and even depression. This emotional turmoil can significantly impair your quality of life and overall well-being. Imagine you're constantly feeling jealous of a friend's success. Each time you see their accomplishments, it's like a punch to the gut. This repeated emotional blow creates a constant state of stress. Your body reacts to this stress by releasing cortisol, the stress hormone. Over time, elevated cortisol levels can lead to a host of physical and mental health issues, including high blood pressure, a weakened immune response, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. But the impact on your mental health is perhaps even more profound. Jealousy fuels anxiety. When you're perpetually comparing yourself to others, you live in a state of worry and fear. You worry about not measuring up, about falling behind, about not being good enough. This anxiety can become all-consuming, affecting your ability to focus, make decisions, and enjoy life. It can keep you up at night, tossing and turning as you replay scenarios in your mind, leaving you exhausted and irritable during the day. Depression is another serious consequence of unchecked jealousy. When you're constantly feeling like you're not enough, it can lead to feelings of hopelessness and worthlessness. You might start to believe that no matter what you do, you'll never be as successful, as happy, or as fulfilled as others. This negative self-view can spiral into depression, characterized by persistent sadness, loss of interest in activities you once enjoyed, and difficulty functioning in daily life. Furthermore, jealousy often leads to chronic rumination. This means you're constantly replaying situations in your mind, thinking about what others have and what you lack. This mental loop is exhausting and leaves little room for positive thoughts or experiences. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of negativity, reinforcing feelings of inadequacy and unhappiness. Chronic rumination is a well-known risk factor for both anxiety and depression. The mental strain caused by jealousy can also affect your cognitive functions. When your mind is preoccupied with envy, it's difficult to concentrate on tasks, be productive, or think creatively. This mental fog can impact your performance at work or school, creating a vicious cycle where your jealousy-induced poor performance further fuels feelings of inadequacy and jealousy. Breaking free, protecting your mental health. To protect your mental health from the corrosive effects of jealousy, it's crucial to develop healthy coping mechanisms. Start by acknowledging your feelings. Denying or ignoring jealousy only gives it more power. Instead, recognize that it's a natural emotion, but one that you can manage constructively. Practicing self-compassion is key. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. When you catch yourself falling into the comparison trap, remind yourself that everyone's journey is different and that you have your own unique strengths and accomplishments. Self-compassion can help counteract the negative self-talk that fuels jealousy. Engaging in activities that promote mental well-being is also important. Regular physical exercise, mindfulness meditation, and hobbies that you enjoy can all reduce stress and improve your mood. These activities provide a healthy outlet for your emotions and can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have and enjoy. Limiting your exposure to triggers is another effective strategy. If social media fuels your jealousy, consider taking a break or curating your feed to include more positive and inspiring content. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you rather than those who trigger your insecurities. Developing a gratitude practice is essential. Gratitude can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This positive shift in perspective can reduce feelings of jealousy and improve your overall mental health. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. If jealousy becomes overwhelming or impacts your mental health, seek professional help. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide valuable insights and strategies for managing jealousy and its impact on your mental health. They can help you explore the underlying causes of your jealousy and develop healthier ways to cope with it. Jealousy's impact on personal growth. Jealousy doesn't just impact your relationships and mental health, it also stifles your potential for personal growth. When you're consumed by envy, your focus shifts from your own growth and achievements to what others have accomplished. This constant comparison diverts your energy and attention away from your own path, hindering your progress and limiting your potential. Consider how much time and mental energy you spend dwelling on others' successes. You see a peer who has landed their dream job, bought a new house, or achieved a significant milestone. Instead of feeling inspired, jealousy takes hold. You start to obsess over their accomplishments, wondering why you haven't reached the same level of success. This obsession can become all-consuming, leaving little room for you to focus on your own goals and aspirations. Jealousy creates a mental blockade that prevents you from seeing your own strengths and opportunities. You become so fixated on what others are doing that you overlook your own capabilities and potential. It's like trying to drive a car while constantly looking in the rearview mirror. You can't move forward effectively if you're always focused on what's behind you. This fixation can lead to a scarcity mindset, where you believe that success is limited and someone else's achievements diminish your own chances of success. This mindset is not only false but also detrimental. In reality, success is not a zero-sum game. There's enough room for everyone to achieve their goals. However, jealousy tricks you into believing otherwise, making you feel like you're constantly competing for limited resources. When you're trapped in this competitive mindset, you're less likely to take risks and pursue new opportunities. Fear of failure and fear of not measuring up can paralyze you. Instead of stepping out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself, you stay in a safe but stagnant place. This hesitation stifles your growth and prevents you from reaching your full potential. Moreover, jealousy can lead to self-sabotage. You might unconsciously undermine your own efforts because you believe you're not as capable or deserving as others. This can manifest in various ways, such as procrastination, lack of commitment, or giving up too easily. By doubting yourself and your abilities, you set yourself up for failure, thus reinforcing the cycle of jealousy and self-criticism. Breaking free, focusing on personal growth. To break free from this stifling cycle, you need to shift your focus back to yourself. Start by setting personal goals that align with your passions and values. These goals should be meaningful to you, not based on what others have achieved. By pursuing your own path, you can channel your energy into what truly matters to you, rather than wasting it on comparison and envy. Developing a growth mindset is essential. Understand that your potential is not fixed. It can be developed through effort, perseverance, and learning. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than threats to your self-esteem. When you encounter obstacles, view them as chances to improve and learn, rather than as confirmation of your perceived inadequacies. Celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, is another important step. Each step forward is progress and deserves recognition. By acknowledging your accomplishments, you build confidence and reinforce your sense of capability. This positive reinforcement encourages you to keep striving and pushing your limits. Surrounding yourself with supportive and inspiring people can also make a significant difference. Seek out mentors and peers who encourage your growth and challenge you to reach your potential. Positive influences can help you stay motivated and focused on your own journey, rather than being sidetracked by jealousy. Practicing mindfulness and self-awareness is crucial. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings when jealousy arises. Acknowledge these emotions without judgment, and remind yourself of your own strengths and aspirations. Mindfulness can help you stay present and focused on your own path, rather than getting lost in comparisons. Finally, engage in activities that foster your personal development. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, learning a new skill, or taking on a challenging project. These activities can help you grow and discover your potential. They provide opportunities to stretch your limits, build resilience, and gain confidence in your abilities. Jealousy's impact on gratitude. Jealousy is a thief of gratitude. When you're caught in the grip of envy, it becomes nearly impossible to appreciate what you already have. Instead of focusing on the positive aspects of your own life, you fixate on what you lack and what others possess. This constant preoccupation with others' fortunes distracts you from the joy and contentment that gratitude can bring. Consider a scenario where a colleague receives recognition for their hard work. Instead of feeling happy for them and proud of your own contributions, jealousy takes over. You start comparing their achievements to your own, and suddenly your successes seem insignificant. This fixation on their accolades blinds you to the recognition and progress you've made in your own journey. Jealousy shifts your perspective from abundance to scarcity. When you're jealous, you see the world through a lens of deficiency. You believe that you don't have enough, whether it's success, love, wealth, or happiness. This mindset creates a constant state of dissatisfaction and longing. You become so consumed with what you don't have that you fail to see and appreciate the blessings in your life. This lack of gratitude can lead to a downward spiral of negative emotions. When you're not thankful for what you have, it's easy to feel bitter, resentful, and unhappy. These negative emotions can cloud your judgment and affect your overall outlook on life. You might start to believe that life is inherently unfair, leading to feelings of hopelessness and disillusionment. Moreover, the absence of gratitude can strain your relationships. When you're not appreciative of the people and things in your life, it shows. Your lack of gratitude can make others feel unappreciated and undervalued, leading to tension and conflict. Over time, this can damage your relationships, as people may distance themselves from your negativity and lack of appreciation. Breaking free, cultivating gratitude. To counteract this distraction, cultivating gratitude is essential. Start by making a conscious effort to appreciate what you have. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the positive aspects of your life. This practice can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, this habit can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation. Practicing mindfulness can also help you stay present and appreciate the moment. Mindfulness involves being fully engaged in the current moment without judgment or distraction. When you catch yourself slipping into jealousy, take a deep breath and bring your attention back to the present. Notice the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. This practice can help you break free from the cycle of comparison and appreciate the here and now. Another effective strategy is to celebrate others' successes genuinely. When someone you know achieves something significant, take a moment to congratulate them sincerely. By shifting your focus from envy to celebration, you reinforce positive feelings and diminish jealousy. This act of kindness can also strengthen your relationships as people appreciate your support and encouragement. Engaging in acts of kindness and generosity can also boost your mood and shift your focus from your own perceived deficiencies to the positive impact you can have on others. Volunteering, supporting friends, or simply performing random acts of kindness can cultivate a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. Focusing on your personal growth and achievements is also important. Set realistic goals for yourself and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. By recognizing and appreciating your own efforts, you build a sense of self-worth and satisfaction. This self-appreciation reduces the power of jealousy and enhances your gratitude for your unique journey. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is another crucial step. Spend time with people who appreciate and uplift you. Positive relationships can reinforce your sense of gratitude and help you maintain a balanced perspective. Avoid individuals who foster negativity or encourage unhealthy comparisons. Engaging in gratitude practices that resonate with you can also make a significant difference. This could be keeping a gratitude journal, practicing gratitude meditation, or simply expressing thanks to those around you. These practices can reinforce positive thinking and help you stay focused on the good in your life. Conclusion. As we've explored the profound ways jealousy can impact your life, from damaging relationships to hindering personal growth and robbing you of joy, it's clear that overcoming jealousy is essential for your well-being. By cultivating gratitude, focusing on personal growth, and celebrating your own journey, you can break free from the cycle of comparison and embrace a life filled with contentment and fulfillment. Remember, your journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others only distracts you from your own path to happiness. Let go of jealousy, embrace gratitude, and discover the joy that comes from celebrating your own successes and those of others around you. Thank you for staying with us through this exploration of how jealousy can erode self-worth, strain relationships, and impact your mental health. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences and insights on overcoming jealousy could inspire others on their journey to personal growth and happiness. And of course, share this video with anyone you think could benefit from these ideas. Together, we can build a community of learners committed to living their best lives.